I was sleeping.
So gay. I mean, so guy, like a guy, because you're a guy.
Yes.
English, I don't understand. It's hard to me to understand.
Let's try this. Let's see if anyone's got a question, but I warn you, ask at your own peril. Yes.
How does it feel to Eli to be the responsible one in this relationship?
It's very, very strange for me. It's bizarre to be the mature one on stage in a Q&A. I've never experienced this before. But I actually remember his first introduction to Bermudio Rojo when he was 21, which was about the same level of this. He's like, if you don't like me, I remember I knew I'd like him because in his introduction goes, if you don't like me, I'll be on the exit and you can spit on me on the way out, but spit on the balls because that makes me come when I'm masturbating. Enjoy the movie. And that was his introduction to the movie, and you can see how much he's grown since then.
It's very classy.
You can watch his movies on Netflix, by the way.
Yeah, or you can pirate them, whatever. They're all on YouTube, so.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What's the best piece of advice that Tarantino gave you as a writer? And by extension, what's the best piece of advice that Eli gave you as a writer?
Repeat the question there.
Yeah, he asked what's the best piece of advice that Tarantino gave me as a writer, and what's the best piece of advice that I gave you as a writer. What Quentin said was that when you write characters, every character has to be real and has to be a 360-degree character, and you can't have movie convenience. The character can't suddenly know how to get out of handcuffs unless there's someone who has gotten out of handcuffs before. But he said that everything we do, like with Hostel, it has to be something that you or I could do. But really, every character has a purpose, and you have to write them to the level of specificity that you could literally do your own movie about them and you know exactly what they would do in that story.
Yeah, and the best advice that I got from Eli was... Okay, the second best advice that I got from Eli, the one that I can tell. No, but basically it was like, keep it grounded. You're making a horror movie, keep it grounded. Because if you do something that is too wacky or too just because, like, if you do something that is just for the fun of it, like, people are not gonna believe it. And I think that the cool thing about Aftershock is that, in a way, the movie is really grounded. Like, everything that happens in the movie happens for a reason. And we spent a lot of time in developing the characters. Like, there is something that I hate about genre movies now is that every like big budget movies that it's like 5 minutes, you know the character, and then there is an earthquake or something explode or whatever. You don't spend time with the characters. And here with Aftershock, we wanted to spend time with the characters, So in a way, like in Chile, I have a trilogy of romantic comedies. The first one is called Fuck My Wedding. No, Fuck My Life. The second one is called Fuck My Wedding, and the third one is called Fuck My Family. And we used to call this movie Fuck My Hostel, because it was like the perfect mix of our sensibilities. So I think that was the best advice that I got from Eli, like keep it real, bro. He didn't say bro, but because he's not black, I mean he's not whatever. I mean I don't understand the English.
All right, I see a question over here. Shout it out.
Well, we never actually.
thought
I mean,
of it
Monica. You don't know that Monica's actually an amazing swimmer.
In the Olympics.
She won the Olympics, so yeah, that was a little minor point that we cut out, but in Aftershock Toonami, it opens like that. So.
Electric Boogaloo. That we are prepping right now.
I know. Someone asked me that this morning, this journalist, and I said to her, well,
She was crying.
She goes, why'd everyone die? I said, well, tsunami's coming for us all. And she goes,
sorry,
I know, but why'd everyone die? I go, no, we're all gonna hit, in one form or another, the tsunami's coming for all of us. And she goes, no, but I don't like the beach. And I was like, it's a metaphor for death! We will all die, including you! Good day!
She had a heart attack. It was really awful.
When does the film come out in Chile?
In Chile? We don't know yet.
We don't know. Dimension, the wine
Dimension just bought
the movie. Which is, it's very exciting. Congratulations, Nicholas, his first movie released theatrically in the US. And all of these people.
Ariel, Matthias, Andrea, Lorenza.
It's great. So once they pick the U.S. release date, then then we literally just finished it 4 days ago. So this is actually the first time.
It's the first time that we see the movie on a big screen. So.
And we have, yes.
Selena Gomez.
Yes. I will just tell you, I was petrified that she was going to come with her boyfriend. I was scared for his life.
No, Selena's a huge horror movie fan. I met her, and she loves the Hostel movies. Like she's kind of obsessed with them. And we've been talking about doing movies together. And I had no idea she was into horror. And so her people wrote me and said, we really want to arrange a meeting with you and Selena to sit and talk about this formally. And I said, well, I'm in Santiago. And they said, oh, she's going there to do a concert. So the night before a concert, she came to set and she hung out. We were actually shooting
the
VIP scene at the, at the concert. And so, the next day, she hung out for like 4 hours and just had a great time. Said, I haven't been on a set, I haven't shot in a year since my show's over, I've been doing music. And she said, I miss it. And we were like, do you want to do a part? Like, we're shooting here tomorrow night. She's like, yeah. So we wrote something. We're like, okay, we have to write something that fits into the movie.
So he did her concert, and then she came to the shooting, and it was awesome.
It literally, we thought she'd show up around 2 in the morning. She finished her concert at 10:30, went from her concert to set. Was so cool with everyone.
All the extras were freaking out. Like,
she was so sweet to all of them, took pictures, and she just came in and nailed it, and it was so funny. Just, striking out in such a horribly cringeworthy, embarrassing way with Selena.
But it's always good to see Eli hit a 19-year-old girl, So
yeah, it's just painful. This poor guy, like, what's he doing? It's so out of his league. And she was great, and she was hilarious, and everyone loved her, and it was
cool. It was really cool.
And now my sister wants to see us Aftershock, My sister.
Yes, now your sister will see it.
Yeah. Now your sister. Yeah, it's my
Watch
sister.
me try and make out with Selena Gomez.
Eli, was there like a challenge? So you're co-writer, producer, and then acting. How did you manage all of that? And what did you want to bring?
Personal trainer.
And what did you want to bring to the character? Because
Yeah, well, it was a huge challenge. When we wrote Gringo, I was there with Nicolas. We went down to Santiago, we went to Valparaiso, and everything was like, oh, Gringo, and look, Nico's Gringo friend. And so we just wrote him as Gringo. Yeah. And then it was me,
Ariel, and Eli, and
Pollo.
And Pollo,
and the 4 of us. And as we were running, we thought I had such natural chemistry with Ariel and Pollo, and we're all friends anyways. I thought, well, we should do this. You were like, you should play Gringo.
Yeah.
So we started talking about it, and I thought, if I'm going to do it, I want it to be very different from the Bear Jew, which is I thought it'd be great to go from the most heroic character. So from what's better than shooting Hitler? And of course, people know that I wrote it and produced it. And
what did you say about him, Ariel, today?
Oh my God.
No, I said that for me, performing with Eli Roth was like performing with Moses. He's like a Jewish hero.
Especially being a Jew.
You're so inspiring for every Jewish boy all over the world.
And how do you call yourself?
We can shot Hitler.
Yeah, and he's the Bear Jew, and you are the
Teddy Bear Jew.
He's the Teddy Bear Jew.